Will it end tonight? That's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New Jersey Nets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Taking a look at New Jersey. They are on the verge of elimination, so tonight they hope it's the start of a memorable comeback.
This is a situation no team wants to be in. Down 3-1. But they can't let that get the better of them. They have to play their hearts out and try and steal this one on the road.
Now Kidd, following a three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Kidd passes to Kittles. Outside, Martin. Kidd up top. Like it's in. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Fisher against Kidd. Fisher dishes to O'Neal. And George gets to Boozer. And here's Bryant outside. They get it again. And O'Neal is right there.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
Now here is Martin. Over Boozer. And Boozer with the block. Fisher against Kidd, and stolen by Mourning. Here's Kittle. Outside Kidd. Pass to Kittle. Here's the three, and he's good on the three ball.
Kidd takes such great pride in making his teammates better. He loves setting them up.
To the middle, here's O'Neal. Oh, the jam by O'Neal!
Like whenever this big man gets fancy with it, O'Neal is a ridiculous dunker when he's this close to the rim.
To the inside. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Bryant. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Well, Penn got to the 10. I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Jefferson passing to Mourning. Back to Jefferson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Los Angeles ball.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this here.
Kidd dishes to Jefferson. Pass to Martin. Here's Kittles. No good on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 5. And here's Fisher. George finds Bryant. Driving the lane. Another shot. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 6 points.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
Pass to Kittle. Now here's Kidd, defended by Fisher. And they double up Kidd. 4 on the clock. Here's Kittles. And the Nets miss again. Bryant looking around. Jefferson against Fisher. Outside, George. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Offensive rebound. And he gets it to go. 8 points for him.
That's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Liquid.
And the Lakers with some changes. Madsen, he's checked in for Shaq. Rush comes in for George. And it's Snow in for Derek Fisher. Morning passes to Harris. Good ball moving here by New Jersey. And here's Kidd from the arc. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
This is huge for Kidd's confidence. When he's dialed in from deep, his offense is especially dangerous.
On the wing, Bryant. Guarded by Harris. The kick out to Boozer. Uncovered. Rebounded by the Nets.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
Kidd, no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. Madsen's shot is good.
Hey, it's a given. Madsen's going to be active in the lane.
Nets trail by 8. Outside, Kidd. Pass to Jefferson. Harris outside. Looks for Mourning. Gets it to him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Dominant play from Mourning inside. Even when you come to expect it, he's tough to defend against down low.
Boozer, a screen on Harris. Kobe dishes to Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
Yeah, they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
That's good from Boozer.
And I've got a feeling Boozer's going to get to the line quite a bit in his career.
Goes it up high, and the dunk by Mourning.
Yeah, I love the athleticism of Mourning. More so, though, the motor. And you saw it on display there with the alley-oop.
Here's Snow. Scoreless thus far. Here's Boozer. And Thomas with the block.
Wow, great interior deep. That effort gets erased because of it.
Harris kicks to Kidd. Pass to Jefferson. This one for 3. And it's Madsen with the rebound. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Bryant. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Bryant's mid-range game is an absolute killer. So confident in that space.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. As now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Heading to the court. Lakers go.
Outside Thomas. Harris with it. Hasn't made one yet. 5 to shoot. New Jersey needs to get off a shot here. 17-foot shot on the way. Off the iron that time. Lakers leading by 9. Outside Bryant. Pass to Snow. And Thomas with the block.
And we saw he was ready to swat that one away in very good position.
Harris. And the layup's good off the glass.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Snow, the pass to Bryant. Outside Boozer. Pass to Rush. Tries a three. They get it back. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
You know, his game is anchored by hustle and hard work. Madsen will take the hard knock if he has to. He's not afraid of contact.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Clearly, he's the ultimate team player when you look at what Mark Madsen brings. Anything you ask him to do for the team, he'll do it.
Shaq is checked in for Los Angeles. Fisher comes in for Snow. He doesn't get the second one. Nets trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Nets moving the ball around now. Martin, the pass to Harris. Here's Martin. Fires the three. A rebound by the Lakers. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Boozer. O'Neal passes to Fisher. Wants to get it to Kobe and does. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Walker comes in for Madsen, and it's Snow in for Carlos Boozer.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
At the elbow, Collins. He gets that one. Here's Snow. Nothing on the board. Pass to Fisher. Outside, Bryant. To the paint, O'Neal. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Marsh is checked in for the Lakers.
Number 21, Kareem Bryant.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. It's a 10-point game. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Here's Shaq. Collins with some nice D. Nets trail by 8. There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. Johnson finds Martin. Harris looking it over. Pocket 4. Saves. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Walker. Here's Snow. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. Banked in off the glass. O'Neal's got 12 in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here is Martin. He has yet to score. That one goes. Count it.
Good to see Martin taking the aggressive path inside. He knows how effective he can be when he does that.
Has to rush. O'Neal inside. Working on Collins. O'Neal misses. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Now, here's Johnson. It's Martin on the wing, guarded by Walker. Back to Johnson. Here's Kittles. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Pass to Fisher. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for the Lakers. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We come back right after this. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Lakers leading by 8. To the inside. And that one's good from Fisher. Fisher's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Los Angeles. Nets shooting about 32% so far. Johnson, the pass to Collins. Lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Collins against Shaq. And it's no good. Third time he's missed in 9 shot attempts. Kittles passes to Rogers. Johnson kicks to Martin. Back to Johnson. Pass to Kittles. Fader on the way. The Lakers with the rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Could not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection.
13 feet away. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Stolen away. Outside, Martin. Back to Johnson. Pass to Kittles. Johnson coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Fisher. In the corner, George with it. Here's Snow. Still scoreless. Back to Shaq. And the rejection by Collins.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
Johnson can't hit. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Snow. Outside, Fisher. Shaq is screen on Rogers. The drive by Fisher. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Kittles. Here is Rogers. He's covered by Fisher from 18 feet away. The shot's good from Rogers.
Making good use of the in-between areas right there. I like how he keeps things simple on the offensive end.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Heading to the court, Laker girls.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Carlos Boozer's checked in for O'Neal. Rush comes in for George. And Bryant subbed in for Derek Fisher. Lakers leading by 4. That's to Rush. Harris against Bryant. Over Harris. Kobe gets the bucket. Kobe's got 10 points in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Kidd kicks to Harris. Side Thomas. Kidd up top. Mr. Collins. Good in the assist to Kidd. Collins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Going for that high percentage shot. He wants to make sure they convert.
Outside, Kobe. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, that's just a heads-up play. Kobe doing a really good job throwing the foul and still getting the shot off.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Free throw is good for Bryant. Nets trail by 6. Kidd dishes to Thomas. Outside Jefferson. Pass to Harris. Back to Jefferson. And Jefferson throws it down home.
Yeah, Jefferson, just great lift on these dunks. Whenever he's near the basket, he is ready to turn one over.
Now Kobe. 12 points for him. Bryant bullies through.
Boy, you love to see this kind of high-effort play. Working to earn the and-one chance. Nicely done.
For Los Angeles, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Second team.
1 shot.
At the line for 1, Kobe Bryant.
Nets trail by 7. Outside Kidd. Collins looking around. Back to Kidd. Collins a screen on Snow. Kidd, no good. Lakers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Snow the pass to Walker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is what Walker is all about offensively. Getting point-blank shots.
Kidd kicks to Thomas. Pass to Jefferson. Harris dishes to Jefferson. Back to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. 3-pointer. Kidd. Walker with the rebound. Lakers leading by 9. Top of the key, Bryant. Here's Snow. Outside, Kobe. Kobe in close.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it
It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Harris. Back to Kidd. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Kidd has no issues mixing it up down low. He's a physical point guard.
Gwinnett shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for the Nets, Jason Kidd. One shot.
It does wonders for an offense to have a point guard like Kidd at the helm. A tremendous facilitator.
Boozer with the screen for Bryant. This is what Kobe does, and he hits the tough shots.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Nets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for the Nets, Jason Kidd. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the play.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
And the Lakers with some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Walker. George comes in for Rush. And Fisher subbed in for Snow. And he sinks the second. Lakers leading by 9. Bryant on the wing. 19 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside Kidd. Down low. Here's Collins. Good, and the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 4 assists now tonight.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Fisher, the pass to George. Outside Bryant. Bryant attacking. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch lane. Kobe's got 21 in the game.
And how about that high release Bryant has? Really helps him inside when the D there is attempting to smother.
Now here is Mourning. Pass to Kittle. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kidd. Not enough on that one as it misses. Lakers leading by 9. To the middle. There's Boozer. It's all in by Alonzo Mourning. The Nets have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And the basket by Kidd.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now here is George. Nothing on the board. Here's Shaq. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Take a break. Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
He's over 7 feet tall and well north of 300 lbs. Shaq is a mountain of a man and as unique a big guy as we've had in the league in its history. But I think what makes him so special, he moves extremely well at that size.
The Nets making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. O'Neal hits them both. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Kittle. Outside Martin. In the corner, it's Jefferson. Back to Martin. 6 to shoot. And here is Kidd. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Kidd's got 8 here in the quarter.
Known as a pass-first player, that's who Jason Kidd is. He doesn't shy away from shooting off the catch when he has opportunity.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 21. He takes it in. And it's good! No stopping Kobe there.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And Coach
showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Boozer against Martin. John Jefferson. From deep. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got 11 rebounds in the game. Kobe passes to O'Neal. That shot is off. Mourning with some nice D. Nets trail by 8. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Martin's in the post. Guarded by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size.
And he gets the bucket.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
New Jersey has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. From 11 feet away, count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Alonzo Mourning. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Kobe. And off the front, and in it goes. Kobe's got 25 points.
Kobe Bryant, so hard to slow down. What a gifted offensive player.
Here's Kittle. He's got 7. Pass to Kidd. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kidd up top. He's covered by Fisher. Here's Mourning. And he can't bank that one in. Fisher, the pass to Bryant. Outside Boozer. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. Nets trail by 10. Here's Kittle. And the layup is good. Kittles has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nets.
And those interior baskets, they don't always come easy.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Bryant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Kenyon Martin.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that one falls for Bryant. Bryant hits them both. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Kidd kicks to Martin. Outside Jefferson. Martin against Boozer. Clock at 6. To the wing right side. And here's Kidd from the arc. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Back to Fisher. Outside Bryant. Shoots the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. Bryant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers. Outside Kidd. Martin with a screen on Fisher. Out to the right wing. Mourning against Shaq. Back to Kidd. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. Kidd's got 14 points.
Oh, man, that was cold-blooded. Nasty. Kidd putting the opposition on notice with the three-point answer.
Pass to Boozer. Wants to get it to Kobe and does. The shot misses. That's trailed by 10. The tray. It's good from Kidd. The assist by Jefferson. Kidd's got 6 here in this quarter.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking him down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing. As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
And finished off by Martin.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now here's Kobe. He has 30. Money from the wing. Bryant's got 32 points.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Kidd dishes to Jefferson. Pass to Mourning. Outside Kidd jacks up a 3, and the Nets another 3.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Now here's Kobe. 32 points in the game. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Kidd from outside the arc. Good, another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
It's time for defense.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Madsen, he's checked in for Shaq. Rush comes in for George. And it's Snow in for Derek Fisher. Outside Bryant. And he lays it straight in. Kobe's got 34.
And that shot was huge as they tried to stem the tide here and hang on to the ball.
Yeah, they had been watching him kind of melt away, but that basket could be what gets the momentum back in their favor.
Now here's Thomas. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Kidd. Good. Harris gets the assist.
Kidd will take whatever you give him out there now. Very opportunistic as a shooter.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Madsen, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Jefferson. Harris gets to Jefferson. Snow against Kidd. Just 4 to shoot. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Jefferson.
Oh, that's terrific work on the inside from Jefferson, showing how comfortable he's become operating down low.
Here's Kobe. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Bryant's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Easy little jumper for him right there.
Outside Thomas. Inside. And Mourning throws it down.
Hey, that's the defense's fault right there. I mean, you got to push Mourning much farther away than that.
Outside Bryant. The 8-footer. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. New Jersey has got 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Pass to Thomas. Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guys for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance. Spruce it up a little bit.
I really like how he drew the contact. That is why you want to attack the rim.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Bryant. New Jersey has gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Pass to Kidd. Over Snow. And there's Jason Kidd on the assist by Thomas. Kidd's got 16 points here in the second half.
Boy, he can stuff every stat on the sheet. Kidd really having his way.
Now Kobe. Steps back and creams the jump shot. Kobe's got 40 points.
I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
Harris passes to Thomas. Hit up top. Outside for Jefferson. Shot clock at 3. The 3, Harris. The bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Shaq's checked in for Madsen. Walker comes in for Boozer. And Fisher subbed in for Bryant. Collins checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Richard Jefferson. And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
It's time, everyone.
Here's Fisher. Has to rush. Back to Fisher. Here's O'Neal. O'Neal, too much to handle down low.
This is where Shaq does his best work. So dangerous in tight because he's dominant close to the basket.
Kidd kicks to Johnson. Outside Thomas. Pass to Kidd. And stolen by Fisher. Here's Snow. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
New Jersey substitution, Kenyon Martin, Rodney Rogers, Kerry Hill.
Nets trail by 3. Johnson outside. Pass to Martin. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kittle. Cuts off the pass. Left side, O'Neal. And his shot goes down. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Rodgers passes to Martin. Shoots over Walker. And it's Martin missing.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Here's Rush, started by Rodgers. Martin gets the rebound. Nets trail by 5. 1:41 left to play in the third. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Rodgers. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Snow. No scoring in this one. Bobbed up there for O'Neal. And now New Jersey on the break. Here's Martin. And they're unable to get the time basket there. And so Fisher will bring it up for Los Angeles. O'Neal sets the screen for Fisher. Shoots over Johnson. Releases from the wing and drills it. Fisher's got his second basket of the game.
Nice job by Fisher. Magic in the pick and roll set. Excellent in that situation.
Here's Kittle. He's covered by Snow. Kittle's shot is good.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Snow. Pocket 6. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal. One shot.
The free throw off from O'Neal. And so it's Kobe Bryant making things happen for Los Angeles. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's time.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Snow. And the rejection by Collins.
You gotta go up stronger than that. Well, he's gonna turn you away.
Kittles passes to Harris. Outside, Martin. Back to Johnson. Outside, Martin takes a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
George looking over the floor. Tries it from 9. Shaq going to work inside.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Collins. Pass to Kittle. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Fisher. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Boy, that's strong man weight room ammonia shrimp from O'Neal. Brushing off the contact like it was never even there and converted.
First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Shaquille O'Neal. Shooting 1.
The free throw off from O'Neal. Nets trail by 6. Out to Harris. Pass to Kittle. Outside Martin. Now Harris. Back to Martin. Here's Kittles. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, George is really one of those reliable role players. He's a good defender who also knows how to pick his spots on offense.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
That free throw good from George.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Nets trail by 7. To Johnson. Outside Martin. And here's Collins. Guarded by O'Neal. Collins in the post. Shaq on him. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And the foul called on Kenyon Martin. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. Los Angeles leading by 7. And here's Fisher. Outside, Walker. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. Johnson with it. It's Martin on the wing. Harris outside. There's the triple. Kittle's shot is good.
Heads up play with the ball there. Getting it in the hands of somebody who's ready to attack.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for the Lakers. Boozer, he's checked in for Shaq. Rush comes in for George. And Kobe is subbed in for Fisher. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. Now, he said, come on, can anybody make a 3? We have to be better from deep. He implored his team to find the shooters, get them open with movement and pitch. See if it works, guys.
Thank you, David. Nets trail by 4. Harris outside. It's Thomas on the wing. Kid against Snow. Out to Harris. There's Mourning. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Mourning's got that sculpted body and plays with such strength, able to brush off the contact on his way up for the shot.
Outside, Kobe. Pops in the layup for 2. Bryant's got 42 in the game.
He is on a roll right now.
Harris outside. Pass to Thomas. to Harris. Now, here's Thomas. Jefferson has a good look. Off target from three-point range. Here's Kobe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one misses.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a two-possession game.
Kidd kicks to Harris. Outside Thomas. Pass to Kidd. Pulls from the top of the key. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
And talk about aggressive. He did not hesitate for a second off the catch.
Now here's Boozer. Here's Snow. To the key, Bryant. And it falls over the rim and in. Kobe's got 45 points.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Get up top. Pulls it from the elbow. Mourning. It's good on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense can react.
Lakers lead by 3. Has to rush. Here's Bryant. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in it either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
Now, here's Thomas. Back to Harris. Pass to Thomas. It's Jefferson outside. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Here's Kobe.
That was a winning basketball play. Only good things happen when you draw a foul and get yourself free throw.
At the line for 2, Kobe Bryant.
First free throw is good. And Kobe drops them both. Nets trail by 5. Now Harris. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kidd. Lakers with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Bryant with it. Jefferson picks him up. Now here's Kobe. Walker is screen on Jefferson. And finished off by Walker.
Boy, if he's inside and that close, he's taking it with authority.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dad.
And the Lakers with some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Walker. George comes in for Rush. And Fisher subbed in for Snow. Here's Jefferson. Pass to Kidd. High post Mourning. Kidd against Fisher. Fires from the line. Kidd, no good. Lakers leading by 7. Outside, Fisher. And George kicks to Bryant. Rebound, New Jersey. Mourning's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Kidd. Outside Jefferson. Mourning a screen on Fisher. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Mourning can't make it work. Lakers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And it's Bryant missing. Nets trail by 7. Here's Jefferson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a big bucket from Jefferson now. Much in the clutch, and you can count on it.
And here is Bryant. Trying to get open and Shaq.
The team is in the corner. At the line,
And that one falls for Bryant. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Nets trail by 6. Kidd with it. From outside, O'Neal there for the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
So it's New Jersey now, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. George against Kidd, and it misses.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Watch out now. Bryant loves to attack the rack like that, throwing it down.
It's the Nets now, after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's the teardrop, and he lays that one in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Bryant. Does not go. Nets trail by 6. Here is Kidd. Pulls the trigger. And he misses the J. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. O'Neal a screen on Kidd. Bryant down low.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good. Even
Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last 3 means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
second personal foul. At the line for the Lakers, Kobe Bryant, taking 2 shots.
first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Very important free throws there.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
From outside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. George! The 3 doesn't go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Mourning with the screen. To take the lead, the 3 goes down.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
They've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
For the win. No good from 3. And so it's New Jersey who's straight by with the win. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more. But after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all. You're right. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.